The original plan was to ride home from Taupo. It's a bit rubbish under the main highways until Taihape. So I was going to ride home from Taihape, 280k. I thought I could do a day ride. It'd be a big day. But figured we wouldn't actually get there to lunch as we left Taupo. Didn't really fancy riding to, I don't know, 2-3 a.m. So I was going to ride from there to Mangaweka. Well, I was staying a k or so out of Mangaweka, spend the night, then ride the 250-ish k home tomorrow. Weather's been rubbish right now actually. So I didn't ride into that. Just doing my 10k now. I think it's day 37, 1k in. Before, well, doing nothing to the morning. That is the first vehicle you've seen in 4.2 kilometres. Turn around, no point going any further today really. And then my 10k to keep that streak alive, and well, tomorrow's a big one. Back and not doing much at the cabin I have all to myself. So Nikki river just down there, the outdoor setting, and cool ceiling. Good morning. It is reasonable this morning, as predicted. I think the forecast said that. Breakfast, looking out at the river. Route is loaded, and it does say from Mangaweka, which I'm not going from. Mangaweka I am. It does say from Taihape, just north of Taihape, which I'm not. And we will say no. I have just realised, aside from 60 metres to go on this first climb, the top it says 4 of 10, that's on the route. Clearly I haven't done the first 3, so that is climb 1 of 7 on the way home, and 20 metres left. Fortunately, I'm not heading that way. That isn't something you see every day, mid-muesli bar. He told me to just go straight through the middle. It's not quite working yet. There we go. Come on. I don't really want to get taken out by one riding one-handed. Just go left. Just go left. We have split the group. Not sure what to do now. Hello. I don't know if the camera's going to quite catch it, but it's just ever so slightly drizzling. I think that is where I came from, so the weather's chasing me. Alright, a bit ahead. Well, there looks alright, eh? I think that was a big long recording session in the bag, and I'm not hopeful of staying dry. And it's supposed to be southerly in Wellington, so roadside assist might get a call. Kimbleton. This is the gradual descent from Kimbleton into Fielding. It's dismal, but we're just rolling easy at 38, 40k an hour. I wanted to look at how far I'd ridden and what my average was, and I've noticed on this unit it's 166k to the next climb. Alrighty, rolling into Fielding, 179 it looks to home. I don't know if I can do this. Got the clock tower coming up. I want to find some food. Oh, bakery and cafe. We're rolling out after a big second breakfast, and it's looking like I'm going to get wet. 177 to home. bit cold sitting eating, but alright again now that I'm zipped up and moving. I was not expecting this. Don't know if you can see, there's been a side wind and I've turned right and now it's taken me that way. Thought they were coming to get me, but they're just running with me. Looks like I am out of the worst of the weather. A few drops still, but might not get soaked. That is a creative road name. No idea where I am, but I've turned and I've got a bit more of a tailwind because it is a bit breezy out here. I think I'm still north of Foxton. I think. You can probably see that wind and I'm about to turn into it. Made another turn and no longer got a headwind. Oh, it was awful. I think I am clear of the rain, but that wind is still coming in over my shoulder. Occasionally it's headwind as I don't know, wind my way left and right, staying off State Highway 1. And where's the river? Just over there. I just stopped to take a call and didn't realise that. I had an audience. I've turned back into the headwind. I think this is a floodplain. You can see that stop bank and one over there. Maybe you can see it, I can, but it seems to think I'm riding through the water. Look at that wind. I made a bit of a right turn and the wind is coming over this shoulder, pushing me along nicely. Starting to feel tired. Halfway, look at this. The left side is how far I've been and the right side is how far to go. 124.3. I think Foxton's up here somewhere. I'm not going in there. Bypassed on the east, but less than halfway to go now. You. I'm wondering if that traffic I can see is State Highway 1. I do have a little bit on there coming up. Looks like I'm going back on myself towards Foxton. Got it wrong and I'm south of Wellington. Gotta love State Highway 1. I'm a little confused. I think I'm north of Wellington, but I thought I was coming in from south back there. Oh, I don't know. Close to rest again. My route had me turn off, go around the back I think of Wellington, so I'm just going to stay on State Highway 1 into Wellington. Computer's freaking out and it tells me I've got 35,604k to my destination. Don't think so. I'm coming into Wellington and it wants me to turn off the main road. I think I'm just going to roll straight ahead, find something to eat. Sitting here eating Subway. Feeling done. Rolling out of Wellington. All over. 100k to go. And we are off State Highway 1. The route is telling me to go there. I don't think it's right, so I'm going to go back up here to the main road, State Highway 1, which I'm not particularly pleased with. I'm off State Highway 1, just over there. Well, this is unexpected. A second red light. I think this might be Otaki. Yes, it is. There is the expressway that I'm not going on, but I am going on the path beside it. I had been cruising in the mid to high 20s, but I've got the southerly since I think Levin really. So now I'm like 19. Guess I'm a little tired now. Old Highway 1 here beside the new expressway. The route was sending me into Waikanai, but I feel that'll add distance, which I don't really want, so onwards.
I've picked up a little hitchhiker.
Quick stop with a cookie time and a can of drink and 50k to go. Maybe I'm going to make it. Not sure I'll go up the hill, let's see. Kiri 2 Park. Check it out. South Island. Speedo says 37k, but I think it's a bit further to get home. I'm riding into a southerly. It's not too bad. Seagull. What's he gonna do? But it's not nice. And I'm approaching the Pukerua Bay climb. And the climb has begun. 1.3k climb done through Pukerua Bay. Downhill 6k to, just realised, 180.3 kilometres for I don't know how long. Something is wrong. Still says 180.3. I'm going to guess it hasn't worked since I stopped in Paraparaumu. What is weird is it's told me I'm going up a climb, which I kind of am, how far to go, but no gradient info, and I'm still stuck on 180.3 kilometres. Good time, just over 12 hours since I left. I reckon I'm at 220 or 230. Still says 180 on the climb to Johnsonville. Almost there, but I have called for roadside assist at the bottom of my hill. Highway 2. How is it possible from Paikokariki I had a headwind all the way down through Parramatta, along the Pororua to Tawa Pass, down the gorge it felt like it because it's only at 50, and then I turn on State Highway 2 and it's a headwind again. Most annoying bit about the speedo situation is last I looked the average was 23.9. I'm still somehow rolling at 20. I was most of the time actually, so I think it would have been an average of early 20s, which has got to be some kind of record for me. Anyway, nearly home. I'll figure out, I'll see what happens, but it was like a 240, 250k, I don't know. Well, I'm getting a ride up the hill. Nothing to prove by riding that. Mangaweka to Wellington, done.